If you have the budget to afford it, this is the laptop to get right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the Hardware Sense channel. My name is Ivan, and today we are going to look at the gaming performance of the MSI GE66 Raider. Spoiler alert, this is the best performing laptop among all the ones I got around Black Friday or Cyber Monday. No wonder, comes with a great specs, high level graphics card with RTX 2070 Super, i7-10750H by Intel, 32 gigabytes of RAM, clocked to 2933 MHz, 1 terabyte of internal Nvme storage, very fast, expandable storage as well, super fast 240 Hz screen. Unfortunately, no G-Sync or FreeSync, but still very good 300 nits screen. All that comes with a very high-end performance. Unfortunately, there's one big downside, and that is the price. I mentioned in my previous video, this one retails for $2,200. This is over $2,000 for this specific laptop. Now, if you consider the exact same specs, you can get the same CPU, the exact same GPU, a little less memory, 16 gigabytes, but still very good for gaming. You can get the Lenovo Legion 5 at Walmart right now for $1,400. This is $800 less. With the rest of the money, you can build a desktop, or you can get the Gateway Creators Edition. You can get two laptops for the same price. So why would you spend this kind of money for this one? You can see the performance next, and we can go to the conclusion after that. Alrighty, conclusion time. What we can say here, you guys saw, definitely the performance is outstanding. We're getting 20 to 30 frames more than what we got on the RTX 2060 with pretty much all the other configurations I have. Obviously, we haven't tested the HP Omen 15, or we haven't tested the Lenovo Legion, but having the same graphics card, I seriously doubt that we're gonna have a big difference compared to the Creators Edition. Obviously, we're gonna do a comparison between all these RTX 2060s very, very soon. A lot of people have been asking me about this, but it's gonna come up on the next couple of videos, probably next week. Let's go back to the MSI GE66 performance. You guys see over 100 FPS pretty much on all games, so very close to 100. We got Far Cry New Dawn delivering very good 99 on average FPS with the exact same settings that I always test all my laptops and my desktops. If you go to my previous videos, you'll see exactly the settings. They're all matched exactly the same. That way I can create a comparison between all of them and the performance. So we're getting very, very good performance here, very close to some of my desktops even. So this is a very high-end laptop, obviously. Same goes for the rest of the games. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Death Stranding, Shadow of the Tomb Raider with the same settings I always have. We got way over 100 FPS. I think 126 around that. That's definitely a very, very good performance, better than some of the desktops I have, like I mentioned. Build quality is great, pretty much all aluminum outside of the bottom, a lid which is plastic. The rest of the body is aluminum, very well done, very sturdy. We have a gigantic brick, which is this one, 280 watts. This is the highest power supply on a laptop I've ever seen in my possession. The rest of them are hovering under or around 200. This is 280, almost 300 watts. All that power is needed for the GPU. Speaking of the GPU, the RTX 2070 Super is running very cool. I'm actually surprised how well performs. Even on the toughest games, the temperature rarely went close to 70 degrees. Now, I cannot say the same thing for the CPU. You guys saw the CPU on Cinebench R20, even on games, even on sometimes doing nothing. You just updating drivers and stuff like that will go way over 90 degrees. Running Cinebench R20, thermal throttled, went over 95, 96 degrees. The fan, very loud, so obviously they've given us the option on the BIOS to undervolt, and that potentially can bring down the temperature about 4 to 5 degrees, but it's still way too much. I think despite the great cooling solution they've done, these CPUs from Intel are just running way too hot. And I only wonder if this GPU was paired with one of the Ryzen's, let's say 4600H or 4800H, that would have been probably much better deal, as those CPUs are running a lot cooler. But we know how it goes. Hopefully with the next generation GPUs, the 3001, there will be a lot more of them paired with the brand new 5000 series Ryzen that is going to be coming out very soon in a couple months. I'm so excited about these coming out. We're finally going to see a very good competitive performance for those laptops that we're going to be compared to desktops. And obviously productivity will be on the next level, as the Ryzen processors we know perform very well. But back to this one. Unfortunately, I'm not planning to keep this one. I'm just going to return it to Best Buy. $2,000 is just way too much. You know, despite the fact that I paid $1,800 when it was on sale, it's still way too much money for what this laptop is. I don't think 20% or 20-30 FPS more really comes down to paying so much more compared to the other ones. I mean, look at the Creative Edition. It's, even if you're not getting it on super sale like I did at $650, even if you get it at $800, this is almost 3 times cheaper than this one. And this one is not giving you 3 times more performance. It's just 20% more. So it's not really reasonable. Yeah, the keyboard is great. The screen is great. Most of the things about this laptop is great, minus the cooling of the CPU and some other touches here and there, like I mentioned on the light bar. But again, this is a lot of money. So it comes down to you if you really can afford it, if you have the budget, if that's your only laptop or the only computer you're planning to play on, if you're constantly on the move. Right now in this situation, I'm not sure how is that possible, but anyway, I'm sure there's use cases out there. Yeah, by all means, buy it. It's great. I absolutely love it. But again, I'm not gonna keep it because I think the best price performance for me still is the Gateway Creators Edition. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna use it a lot. Actually, next couple of videos, I'm going to do the undervolting. A lot of people were asking me about this as well. And I think it's an overall excellent laptop. So yeah, especially for the price, right? $650 or $800 if you buy it right now. It's still great. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Long story short, great laptop, way too expensive. Thank you very much. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. We have a lot more coming very, very soon. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.